edition of Safe Bets. This is your boy D. We're in the postseason, NFL. You know it's going down. We had a good past 4 weeks of that last NFL, so we're gonna jump right into the picks on the postseason. First game we have Indianapolis at Buffalo. Looks like we got Buffalo -6.5. Hey, this game is gonna come down to two things. Well, actually three things. Josh Allen versus Jonathan Taylor. The Buffalo is rolling. They're steamrolling on the road. I mean, they're playing good, complete football on both sides of the field. But I tend to think a lot of people are underestimating this Indianapolis defense. If they can keep Josh Allen off the field and slow the tempo of the game down, I actually think they have a legit chance of actually winning this game. So, with that being said, I'm going to take Indianapolis plus the 6.5. I believe Buffalo wins, but it's going to be a close game due to the Indianapolis defense. If they can stay fresh and keep their offense off the field, I think Indianapolis does have a good chance of winning this game because that Indianapolis defense is pretty good and they're pretty stout, especially with their front seven. So we're going to take Indianapolis plus the 6.5 at Buffalo. Next game Saturday, we have Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. We have the Seahawks -3.5. These teams played a few weeks ago. It was a pretty good game. Jared Goff threw an ill-advised interception that kind of sealed the Seahawks' fate in Seattle. And Seattle was kind of like the Dome, but it's more like outside, like the Dome in New Orleans, so to speak. It's very difficult to win. Strange things happen in that place at the home of the 12th man. So with that being said, we're going to take that Seattle -3.5 at the house. I think they get it done. Josh Adams will be playing at safety. That was kind of concerning because the line started off at -5, but they were saying that he's going to be a game time decision. But he's clarified that he is going to play, and I think that's a big difference maker on that Seattle defense as well. So we're going to take Seattle -3.5 at the house. The next game, the final game of Saturday, we have Tampa Bay Bucks at the Washington Redskins. That game is -8.5 Tampa Bay. I'm going to monitor this game right here because of Mike Evans. If Mike Evans play, I believe that Tampa Bay will get the job done because I don't believe that Washington can keep up with the scoring of Tom Brady once that offense gets rolling. As we saw it last week, once they get rolling, it's kind of hard to stop them. Even without Mike Evans for most of the game, Tampa Bay was pretty much controlling of the whole game last week. So we're going to take Tampa Bay in at -8.5 versus Washington. Next game, we have Baltimore at Tennessee. Looks like we got Baltimore -3. Some have it -3.5. This is going to be a revenge game for Baltimore, I feel. I think Baltimore is reeling right now. I think they find out their identity and where they want to be at in the NFL playoffs this year. Because last year, as expected, a lot of people picking Baltimore to go to the Super Bowl, but that didn't happen because Tennessee Titans, they spoiled their Super Bowl run. They actually manhandled them, 28-12. So, but I think this is a revenge game for Baltimore and Lamar Jackson. I think they're going to Tennessee. I think they get the job done. So we're going to take that -3, -3.5 in Baltimore. In Baltimore at Tennessee. So the next game on Sunday is going to be the Chicago in New Orleans. We got a lot of them -9.5, -10. I was watching that Chicago game versus Green Bay last week, and I have no idea what kind of defensive scheme they were running by putting a linebacker on a receiver, and Aaron Rodgers exposed that time and time again. I'm not quite sure that cover two, they do not need to run that defense because I believe that Breeze will pick them apart. And if Breeze doesn't do it, then Alvin Kamara will surely run all over them. And Mitch Trubisky showed his true colors again. Accident, injury, turnover-prone Mitch. So with that being said, we're going to take New Orleans -10 in the Dome. I love the Saints in the Dome. If this is going to be my best pick, this would probably be it. The Saints in the Dome. In the last game of the Sunday night week playoffs, Wildcard to be exact. We got Cleveland +6 at Pittsburgh. A lot of mitigating factors in this game right here. Cleveland's play caller, their head coach is going to be out for this game. They're missing a starting guard for this game, and this game is going to ultimately come down to the Steelers establishing a run game versus Cleveland establishing a run game. And this is what I believe will take place in this game right here. The Steelers will come out early, running the ball with James Conner. Maybe the first half, first 2 quarters, first quarter and a half. Then there will be an explosion on offense by the Steelers with the receivers, and they will not drop no balls this time. I don't think this game will be close. To tell you the truth, I think Cleveland will be playing catch up for the most part of this game. I believe that Pittsburgh is the far better team. They played last week with a backup, and Cleveland almost lost. So with that being said, with Big Ben coming in and the rest of their defensive starters on Pittsburgh, I believe that Pittsburgh will take care of business and go on to the next round of the playoffs. So we're going to take that Pittsburgh -6 at the house, and I ultimately think they take care of business. But this is just a short edition. We're going to keep rolling through the rest of the football season of the 2021. This is your boy D. Safe bets. You guys stay tuned.